Okay, everyone, it's time to defend the homeland. Before we defend the homeland, the first thing you have to do to prepare is subscribe to the channel so you can be part of the defense force. Now that you've managed to do that, and you're not just lurking, let's talk about the Coast Defense by Marx. This is another one. In fact, what I will do is post this on a Monday, if I remember, and I will make the week that this is posted on the 1920s, 1930s Marx American toys. We'll keep the whole week American themed. So anyway, this is a three-dimensional style, diorama style tin toy, and let's check out the box and even the cool font. This is made by Lewis Marx and Company, Fifth Avenue, New York. I wonder how many times I've walked by 200 Fifth Avenue. I'm sure it's probably not the same building, but it's kind of interesting to know that Marx's corporate offices were there. Anyway, fresh off the heels of World War I, because this is the 20s, they came out with some military-themed toys that kind of are a homage, however you pronounce it, to the era. And you can see one of my favorite design themes of that era, this Zeppelin. I like not only the look, but also the band. And that's your cool box. Kind of brown. Who knows how this is faded in almost 100 years. So you have yellow, you have brown, and then whatever the background. So kind of like a total of 3 colors makes the box. And as far as the toy, I'm going to lift the camera up after I wind and see how he runs, and just to show you some of the details, because I love the intricate lithography on this. And once again, excuse me, I always say, even though this is a 1920s toy, imagine if this would have been a space toy, and that would have been alien landscape. These could have been aliens. Could have been a Buck Rogers rocket on there. Imagine the value would have been unfathomable, right? So anyway, let's see what we could do. We'll wind this guy up. Okay, so it's look at that. The plane hits the key there, so that's how it should go. I'll keep the plane a little stuck. That's pretty much it. So what you notice here, and I did get it to run normally. Let me just see one more time. Kind of jams up a little bit. So anyway, what you're noticing is you have the plane revolving, but you also have the guns, and the guns are moving up and down. So it's kind of a neat mechanism. And of course, you got your soldiers stationary there. Let's kind of look at that. When you get to this age, you don't really expect perfection, but anyway, let's just take a look at the design elements here. So there's your background, your landscape there, your airfields. Look at that, you got the plane, you got the Zeppelin there. Man, they loved their Zeppelins back in the day. And here's the revolving plane. Again, if you notice, when this spins, it barely clears the key. In fact, it's kind of hitting there. So, I don't know if you can't really position it any. It looks like they have a slot. Oh, like, too bad the key couldn't move back a little bit. But anyway, maybe the sleeve was replaced. It looks so new compared to everything else. My guess is that somebody replaced that sleeve, and I don't know for sure. Maybe they replaced the sleeve and the rod. Could be. And that's why you don't have the clearance that you would have. Or you can, I wonder if you could kind of bend this back. Yeah, it's very, very close. Anyway, so here's your guns. You have nice rivet details. So if they were going to make a robot back then, Some of those early mechanical men, they sure knew how to do the rivets. And then here's your soldiers. And again, this stuff fascinates me because of the era mainly, you know, because again, think about coming out of World War I. Here's your doughboys. And this stuff was hot on the brain, right? That was a terrible war. And yet, you know, they wanted to keep the kids engaged with this, you know, this method of, well, just the fact that they're still a military and that, you know, you might have to defend the coastline. You know, that's kind of was accurate for the time. And that's your another look at your box. It's you know, I like these 20s toys. They just represent a bygone era. You're not going to see many of these in good shape and all original. And this one is complete too. So that's again your coast defense. It's tough to film it when the toy's not working great. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you like it. I hope you like the lithography. And let me know what you think. If you like more of these 20-ish toys, early toys. And, if you do, leave a remark and I'll respond. Don't forget to thumb up the video, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.